Now for me the most interesting part of the game is actually the mid-game, because you have all the pieces. If we go back after the develop part. So here it's more interesting because you have all the pieces. You can decide to do this kind of attack, that kind of attack. And then there's smaller tactical elements or strategical elements as well. For example, if you, let's say this piece goes here and you take it like this, and this would be here. Now you don't have any direct advantage. You still have the same amount of pieces. The difference is now this is a weak double pawn, and it's isolated as well. So there's no pawns on the side that protect it, and they can't protect each other because they're right behind each other. So it's easier later on to attack these, and it's very difficult to protect them. So these can mutually protect each other in this or this formation. These can't. And it's also difficult. This rook can protect this pawn, but it can't protect the other one. So these are smaller things you can go for. That doesn't mean that you're up or down a pawn or up a figure, or you have any material advantage, but strategically long term you'll get one of those. Other examples, let's say if you manage later on in the game, if you manage to trade off these two bishops against these two knights, it's still considered to be the same, because in pawn units this is 3 as well. But they're very different figures, because obviously the bishops go along the diagonals and the knights just go in L-shaped form. So the advantage, what you're trying to do if you have two bishops in this, is open the game up, because they go very fast and very far. Whereas if you have two knights, you're trying to keep the position closed. By position in this case you mean the pawn structures, because the bishop has the unique ability to go beyond the pawn structures, whereas the bishop can only go up to the basically to here. You can't attack the root of the pawn structure. So there's millions of examples: knights against bishops, isolated pawns, doubled pawns, controlling lines. Let's say if this is an open line and you manage to double or even triple your pieces, then you're controlling the line. That's a tactical advantage, even if it doesn't give direct material. There's millions of things. This game is full of options that you have, and it's really, this part of the game is where you can really be creative.